Good evening all, here with Thomas Tuchel, ready to take your questions. Use the microphone available. So we go to Tom Barkley here, thank you.
Hi Thomas, congratulations on the win. I think a lot of us noticed your comments to the TV about the supporters. Clearly you feel the fans have a role to play. Can you explain what you're expecting more from them?
That's your first question after that? Okay. Good moment to explain myself. Well, first of all, I said the support in Serbia was absolutely fantastic. When we played last time in Serbia, I said it and I meant it. I love English football and I love English football fans and the support they give. But I think today the atmosphere did not match the performance on the field.
Just following on from that, Thomas, you went away to the Belgrade Bear Pit, I think it was called. There was a hostile, passionate crowd from the Welsh travelling fans tonight. What have you learnt from your players about how they react to sort of hostile atmospheres in matches?
No, I felt it like more demanding to play in Serbia, but we managed that well. And also today, I think the support was I heard the support for the Welsh team throughout the whole match, but it had no effect on us. We played with a lot of effort. We played very smart. We only had 1.5 days to prepare a very complicated opponent because they're very well drilled and very well coached, even in the deep build-up. So we still wanted to play a high pressing. We wanted to have a lot of ball wins, and we had it. Full credit to the team because they bought into the ideas the last 1.5 days, into the changes that we had to make, because until now we only played against deep blocks. So first time that we were pressed high. So our deep builder was good. Our middle block, face in the middle block was good. Our defending, our high pressing was excellent in the first half. And it takes a lot of effort to shut Wales down like this, because we saw what they did against Canada. We saw what they did in Belgium. And they were just excellent and had more ball possession, much more ball possession than the opponent. So it takes a lot of selfless work. It takes a lot of teamwork. And we did it again. We were very quickly 3-0 up. We could have scored more in the first half, especially. We could have scored in the first 15 minutes, I think. In the second half, we didn't. And then the game, it's a little bit difficult to understand the second half, the last half an hour. They made a lot of changes. We made a lot of changes, cost us a little bit the rhythm. But overall was the absolutely right step in the right direction, and I'm very pleased with the performance, especially in the first half.
Hi Thomas, congratulations for the game. First of all, England is almost qualified for the World Cup. How ready do you think your team is? And at what stage do you consider Brazil at, now that they have Ancelotti as coach and perhaps without Neymar for the World Cup?
Well, I consider Brazil and Argentina and Spain as the top favorites for the World Cup. So this is my point of view. We will be the challengers, and we first have to qualify. So for me as a coach, we have in 5 days the next match in Latvia. This is the full focus. We have the best position in the group. We feel confident enough to get the next win, but we know what it takes. We will play against a low block. We will need to come again with the right energy and the right attitude, and push ourselves for a deserved win. And once we are there, we will arrive as challengers and challenge the big nations, and we will challenge the favorites. But first, we need to do the first step and qualify.
Hi, Thomas. Just your thoughts on, you've repaid a lot of faith in the players by the squads you've picked for the last two camps. In that, and also the performance of Morgan Rogers, I think to a lot of us here, he was standout this evening, playing in a position that Jude Bellingham could well be playing in.
Yeah, of course. And Morgan does excellent, like the whole team. He's very humble. He's very physical. He has the ability to score and to assist. He had a fantastic season, got well-deserved voted, I think, for the best young player of the last season in the Premier League. That's what he shows. We trusted the team. I told you very early in the press conference last week, why not to trust this team that had such a great camp in last camp. So they showed again today that 1.5 training sessions are enough to put out a performance like this, to adapt and to be ready to work for each other and put the work rate in that is necessary to have so many ball wins. Morgan was one piece of the puzzle. He was excellent, but it is a team effort, and he was an important part of the team today.
Thomas, just on Bukayo Saka, he obviously scored a fantastic goal tonight. Yeah. It's felt like in quite a few of your matches in charge, Noni Madueke has been one of the better performers. He's not here this month. But does that cause you kind of a welcome problem that Saka played quite so well tonight and scored that goal?
Good. That's what we want. Noni is unfortunately injured. Noni was excellent in the last camp. He was electric. He then continued to play for his club while Bukayo was out for Arsenal in the same manner. We were very, very sad that he is now injured. But Bukayo stepped up. He had to step up also. It was like his, I think, first camp where he comes without injury and straight away. So it's necessary. Like I said, the competition is on, and Bukayo had a good performance like everyone else and showed what he's capable of. I still think there's a step to go for Bukayo to regain his rhythm naturally after 1-2 injuries now, to regain his rhythm and his stamina. And then he is a very important player for us, and he will fight for his place because that's what he does. He plays since many, many years for Arsenal on the highest level, and this is what we demand of him for England, and he's ready to go. That's what he showed today.
Hello, Thomas. The set pieces today, especially the corners, were quite effective, and that's something England haven't always done well. Presumably, I know you've said you only had 1.5 days training, but you've put quite a lot into that. And also your kickoff, you seem to have a new approach where you go very long from kickoff.
Very long from kickoff?
From the start of the game.
From the start? Yeah. Well, it is in all phases. We have experts. I have a fantastic coaching team to support me. They come up with ideas. They come up with solutions for kickoffs, throw-ins, and set pieces because they are so important. They can influence matches. They can put matches in the right direction. So we want to be the best in every category. I have, like I said, fantastic assistant coaches and fantastic support staff. So the full credit goes for them. We were dangerous, and I think we scored 2 or 3 set pieces already in Serbia. And today again, the level of delivery from Declan, from Bukayo is really, really good on the highest level. And we chose a physical team again. We chose a physical team again that can run, that can implement this physical style of a high pressing and put a running team. But we also put a physical team in terms of height and in terms of threat from set pieces. And I'm glad that it paid out.
Hi, Thomas. Congratulations on the win. That was Jordan Pickford's 8th consecutive clean sheet.
Yeah.
He's just broken his own record that he shared with Gordon Banks. He didn't have too much to do today, but he did make some crucial saves when he needed to. How good was he today?
Good, because it's not easy to stay focused in a dominant first half like that and have basically nothing to do. And then suddenly, I think in the 42nd or 44th minute, there's a situation where it always can be dangerous. In the second half, he had a very difficult save to close his legs very fast. He's a fantastic shot stopper. There is no doubt about it. Today there was a challenge for him because they pressed us high and we want to escape the pressing. We want to have the chance to escape the pressing also with short passes and not only with long shots from him. So he did very well. He kept his composure. He kept calm. This is basically what we demand of him. He stayed calm, kept his focus. And it's in itself a great achievement to have 8 clean sheets, and he is of course the goalkeeper. He doesn't do it alone, so it's like always a team effort, and I think he's happy to share this with at least the defenders in front of him, but with a defensive approach that we make it the least safe possible from him. But he's doing good. He's in a good moment. and still developing and still adapting to what we want from him. And that's nice to see. Well done and congratulations, fantastic achievement.
Hi, Thomas. Just on Bukayo, he became Arsenal's highest ever goal scorer in an England shirt with 13 today. Some talent for someone of his age. Sort of how good is that for you to be working with someone of his caliber?
How many goals did he score for England?
13.
13. 1-3.
1-3 for England.
This has to be more. It's not enough. So he needs to keep on going. I thought it's 30 at least, and then I would have said, well, it's not enough. Because I'm never satisfied, but yeah, he is such a threat for Arsenal in the most difficult league in the world. So why would he not be in international level? We have the position for him. He has the attitude, the stamina, the talent. He has everything to be a top player on international level, and that's what he has to show. We can just encourage him to be influential. That's what he was today. And next game, he needs to try to repeat it.
Okay, sorry, we're going to disappoint quite a few people. But we'll head over this way. Sorry, just to spread the room. Thanks, guys.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
You talked about England playing as a club team. You mentioned that, I think, in Serbia as well. As you try to sort of keep that feeling moving forward, how much are you going to have to pick the same team to kind of keep that club feel?
Well, we had 4 changes today, and they were excellent. I did not feel any interruption in our flow and in the workload and in the way we pressed. The team's pushing itself, and they buy into the idea, and they love the idea of going after opponents. At the moment, it's very intense, it's very demanding, but it's very effective, and they do it on a high level. I'm very delighted with the last 2 matches. We're absolutely on the right way, and on the side, it feels we have. We show very good behavior, like even a club team, and this is what we want to do. This is the feeling that we want to create, and like I said, the competition is on, and you can feel it. The guys who play are happy to play; they want to keep their shirt, and guys who come in instantly was seamlessly for the 4 of them. So well done.
You talked about, obviously, the consistency in the squad, but do you need that consistency in the lineup? Obviously, injuries.
Well, sometimes you cannot. We tried now in the nomination process, but the door is always open in every direction because, it is important what you do for us and that you're part of it. But then you go back to club and you need to keep your form and keep your shape, stay in shape and be ready for selection again and again and again. So there will never be any guarantees, but we're building a team, and I feel that we're in the right direction.
Last one.
Hi, Thomas. Congratulations. 2 questions, if I may. First of all, how's Ollie Watkins?
He's okay. He had was a clear goal normally, for him, and then unfortunately he saw the ball too late and couldn't score our 4th goal and crashed into the post. I think it was very, very painful, but as I understood it now, it's only painful, so no harm done.
And secondly, just going back to the fans and the atmosphere, because you may not meant to, but it will spark some discussion and debate in the coming days. Yeah. What more would you like to see from the fans? What more could you?
Nothing. Like I said, I'm 100% sure that we will have fantastic support in the tournament. We will have top support in Latvia. We had excellent support in Serbia, but today we were 3-0 up after 23 minutes. We had ball win after ball win after ball win, and I felt like I just could why is the roof still on the stadium? What's going? So that's just it. It's nothing. It's nothing big. It was just like it could have helped us also in the second half in some moments to regain energy and to regain a rhythm. It was not like this today, so no problem. We will do everything again to be infectious, and there's no problem. Like I said, I really mean it. I am sure we will get everyone going. It is on us, but today I was a little underwhelmed.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Cheers.
Bye.